Viewer discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
Nope.
Magog got... How'd you get so pretty, Magog? I was not prepared.
You're calling me Magog like it's and you're saying I'm pretty, but then you're also calling me Magog, which also makes me feel like you're calling me ugly. Give me very mixed signals here.
Well, obviously about the information roll.
Are we muted?
Are we muted?
Are
Do we
you-
have a
you
boomer
muted?
movement already?
Shit, I shouldn't have said anything. Full and dignified and witty. Even I have my off days.
Okay, suffice to say, technical difficulties have taken place. They've been resolved for now. And yes, they could hear you, but not me.
That's
How
okay.
this happened,
I
I'm
don't
not
think-
entirely sure.
I don't think
Nishka's
they really
asking
need
for
to.
a side quest bingo. I think that we should probably think of one. Maybe
Oh
have
my
Candace
gosh.
think of one.
Guys, yes, in the Discord, if you're a member of the Discord, put it in the... Ooh, what room should we tell them to put it in? Like, their suggestions for what should be on the bingo card so we can
I
play.
don't know.
What's the shit posting board?
Oh gosh, I forgot. Didn't I create that Discord?
Didn't you?
I did.
So what I
Just
said,
put it in court since it's on topic for the actual show, and I'll sort it out later. All right, there we go. We can fix it.
That will
everything
be
is sorted out, and the audiences want to understand what's going on here. In truth, look, what I said is that, strictly speaking, you know Magog's Empires Beyond. Some of you were really excited to see Magog. Just try to imagine that Asterius Magog with boobs again, and much less ugly.
You suck, Arcturus. I'm gonna shove you in a locker.
Did you say Actorus?
Arcturus.
Oh my gosh. Can that be his name from now on?
Just like you're
Okay,
honking up
now
your
we just need to
feet.
get really angry about the way I pronounce necromancy.
I don't care. Do any of us look like a necromancer to you?
Do any of us looks like we can say the N-word, being necromancer, to you?
We're off to a flying start.
Wait.
I know you haven't noticed, but the Alpha's here too, as well as the thief and
Oh.
Anastaria.
Oh, you just now noticed that's why people are offended?
Are we pronouncing it with a C or with a G? I'm confused.
Well, I don't know. I'm here.
Isn't that just a
Hello.
slave owner?
This is a disaster. A dead body slave owner.
We have a Streamlabs already, which we'll need to keep on top of in order
Yes,
to
yes.
make sure health excellent.
That's me. Hello. Yes. Hi. Wait, why is your face up
Why is
here?
Arcturus' portrait keep showing up?
I don't know.
Why do
Shut
you keep
up.
messing that up, Arcturus?
It's not-
Get your fucking face out of our way.
Uh,
Oh, we're talking.
Look, forgive me for trying to improve the aesthetic quality.
Fair enough. So shall I read the Streamlabs that we have already then? Since we got to keep on top of things.
But please.
All right, from True Horror Stories, who donated to say, special attack for the nameless one. Although she will be judging me for 2 minutes here. Her visage will forever judge me from my wall. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The portraits are live. They are linked in the Calico Devil
Thingy.
merch store thingy. Yes, exactly. If you would so like to indulge in our wonderful visages.
No,
specifically
what you
mine.
should do is buy our portraitures and then
No, everything she said. No, please don't do that.
Oh yeah,
And he's dead. And not just
Fair.
me and the
Night,
lovely
night.
people of the YouTube chat. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Friday evening. I hope you're ready for an evening of shenanigans and unfortunately technical difficulties because, as we all know, when art comes out to play, all manner of technical prowess goes away. Ooh, that rhymed. I'm so good. I love myself. Anyway, so, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Aren't you excited? You get to buy my face and put it on your wall just so that I can stare down at you and judge you for all of eternity. Isn't it great? Isn't it the most wonderful thing ever? I think so, obviously, because it's me. And you're letting me into your home, your hearth, where all of your precious valuables, presumably, also take up residency. And so, it warms my heart that you would willingly just make yourself that vulnerable to me. On the off chance that maybe perhaps someday I give your household a visit and I do you the honor of robbing you blind. Cheers. Yes, when you go tentacle difficulties, that is much different from technical difficulties. Did I say that incorrectly the first time? I don't know. I have a very poor memory for these things, but on the off chance that I did, tentacle difficulties and technical difficulties are just, one of those things you have to keep a keen eye for. True Horror Story says, I was happy to get Thief on my wall. Need to get everyone, but I have 3 of them so far. Oh, no rush, no fuss, no muss. You don't need all of them. You just need me. And then me again, and then me again, and then me again, and then me again. And another one of me. And then maybe some traded cards of literally just specifically me.
Trading cards. What's a trading card?
Well, like, you know how you have coins
Yeah, I've got
Right.
a lot of those.
and you trade them in for goods and services? Or in my case, you steal them so that you have them for goods and
Let's
services
go
that you
get
then
some.
trade for goods and services that you then steal back so that you have more to kind of
Oh.
make seem
Yes.
like you're trading for goods and services. Well, it's kind of a similar concept, except in this case, trading cards are used as a collection item, similar to how I would treat coinage, but not how other people treat coinage, where you gotta have them all and one of every variety. So, yeah, that's
But what-
basically the concept
What
of
makes
trading
these
cards.
cards so special, though, that they're tradable?
My face is on them. I mean, we don't have them yet, but at some point we should totally have a trading card deck with exclusively my face upon them.
No, but we should
Well,
probably
yeah,
get the whole. No, hold on. We need one with all our faces on each individual card, so at least some of the other people who aren't attractive enough to apparently be widely purchased to be put in bathrooms across the gas stations of America might get
We
a
know the
share as
gathering.
well.
Weebo the Gathering. Yes, I love it. We should have a trading card game specifically in my honor as well.
I mean, who's Weibo?
Yeah.
I don't know who Weibo is. What-
Yeah. There's just all different kinds of cards. There's like trap cards and spell
Right.
cards and legendary creatures, but they're all just you.
Well, no,
Just
I
like
mean,
you going for the scary ones.
It's
It
no,
could
it's the
be
same portrait. It's the
all
same
of
one.
my visage. No, it could be all of my every identity that I've ever stolen in my entire career as the nameless thief.
Wait, you've stolen more? I thought you were only like a butt pirate and a thief.
No. Okay, so I have been, in fact, a Weebo. I have been Magog. I have been Beardy. I have been, let's see here, Ghastly Dope. I have been, he was a frog at one point, but Adonis Paul now. AP the Frog, now Adonis Paul. I have been all manner of different creatures across the YouTube sphere.
You've been my girlfriend. I thought that was real though.
That is dear.
Wait, you've been all manner of creature or wait? It's a bit fuzzy here. And
I
well,
steal their identities and pretend to be them so I can reap the benefit of having their identities. I was an identity thief.
Wait, what don't you steal?
T-E.
And
Have you
I've
stolen the toes of a really big statue yet?
Venereal diseases. Those are given freely.
no, I don't steal those. I'll steal your heart though.
You're not gonna take my heart and sell it on the black market. Fuck you. That's mine. You can
Metaphorical,
have it.
maybe physical. I don't know. Does anyone actually have use for a black heart on the black market?
A
There's
black
already an
heart.
overabundance of them. Yes.
What's in a McDog's heart? Is it just black tar?
Probably.
Probably.
What it's like whenever owls like they don't like shit as so much as they drop pellets, you know, you can still find bones in them. It's
Oh,
like the
no.
consistency of an owl pellet.
Right.
You see all the remains of what's left in there.
No.
It's just a shriveled up old wizened thing.
Like a ball sack.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, I feel like things haven't really gone that well for me thus far, but I have to say, I don't have to worry. I'm in a great mood, because I've realized I've been sitting on a gold mine, an absolute Sigma mint. So you can't really bring me down at this point.
You're a Sigma mint?
Sigma mint, where they mint the Sigmas, you know, the
Is that
currency
Is that
of
the
our
thing that
world.
the guys who try to train other guys to be boys, be
yes.
guys, be males? Is that the thing I see on YouTube? The Sigma meat?
Is it Sigma male that is the one
Okay,
that...
fine. Look, I'm the Signa male now.
Or is that the really disgusting thing that builds a men's foreskin when they don't wash their penis often enough?
No.
Does that fall above or below Sigma male on the hierarchy of Greek alphabet characters?
He's the leader of the Sarthosanal order.
No, but I am the whoremonger general of Sarthos. We're starting to really pay dividends, and I've got a story to tell them that. Look, I thought I was just doing well to corner whoring in Sarthos, and it was a good start, don't get me wrong, good money, but I've learned where the real money is. And that is blackmail, which I kind of thought would go there eventually, but oh boy, I wasn't expecting the dividends so soon. Yeah, look,
I don't-
it's really funny. You mock down the nobles, and just one word about sending a historically accurate lithograph to the family, and boom, the Signas and Golden Gem just come rolling right in. Which is really weird, because it's basically an open secret among them normally, but apparently that makes all the difference to have some proof of it.
That's deeply troubling. Boy,
Oh, wait.
am I glad I
Hold on.
don't have anything in my past or cellar that could be blackmail material.
Oh,
I have
don't
plenty, but
worry.
no one knows
I'm
my
not.
identity.
Yeah, you're all safe, because if I expose you, you're linked to me, and that's just not going to work out.
Exactly, so we're all
Oh, that's
safe.
true.
Speaking
Isn't
of
that
blackmail,
just nice?
don't you have mail?
Mail time!
Oh, that was very smooth. I have 2 packages, in fact. I forgot to mention that. So,
You have 2 packages. Yeehaw.
they're over here. Should I... That was quite an abrupt transition. This is happening now, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
all
this?
eyes are staring at you.
Oh,
Do
I
you
hate
have
it.
you have the package opening spoon, Lyra?
I
I'll just
have.
be reveling in my grotesque wealth while you set about your.
No, she uses a
Actually-
ladle nowadays. She's upgraded.
Ooh, is it like a deeply pitted ladle, or is it just very shallow? I must
fork.
know.
It's a
Fork.
uh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a fork.
it flew out of the portal one time when I was reaching in there and fishing for things, and it stuck in my wall and scared me really bad.
We need to
I'm
get
just
this
gonna-
alpha letter opener.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Everything's under control. I'm just mangling it because a tiny piece of tape is too much for me.
You open the package with a dingle hopper.
I
Yeah, that
lost.
thing's an earth-round
mine.
hairbrush, I'll have you know.
Oh, I
What
knew
was in a
that. It's
thing,
for curling the hair, right?
Right.
and now it's in another thing, and it says pull. I pulled it. I don't think that's what was supposed to happen. Okay.
Did
let's try
anything make a
again.
grotesque noise in the background?
Did anything go?
Yeah. Okay, I think I am I in?
Did it make a boom boom?
I'm in. Aha.
Look, we get it. You shit your pants very often, thief, but you don't have to tell us every time when you do it.
That's an abject lie. Everyone knows I never wear pants. Ha! Fooled you. Bitch, you thought!
You know,
Plop, plop.
I guess this could be useful.
What is it?
Oh, it's a riding crop. I know exactly what that is.
Oh, wait, is that literally what that is? Is
That is
riding
literally
crop?
what that is. That I
It's,
swear to God.
Okay, hold on, Lyra. I just want to stress, I didn't tell them anything. Your records were safe. I don't know how they know. I don't. You must let something slip on your end. They know you wanted that, but it wasn't a leak from my organization.
Well, obviously, we haven't been super secretive about our relationship, Lyra. so-
Lyra, I didn't know you liked riding horses. This is news to me.
Yeah, I love
This too can go south.
horses, especially iron ones.
I didn't know you were a crazy horse girl. That's
Iron
news to me.
or wooden horses, Lyra?
You know? Can we do something else now?
The distinction's important. We must know.
No, get open my other package.
I'm going to generously intervene and remind the audience that any time you can make this show that much more difficult for me personally via the variety of curses you see arrayed below. The instructions are in the description, and everything that's thrown our way helps obligate us to come back for still more of this.
Yeah, and then I'm not as angry, and I don't have to take my anger out with instruments such as this one on my gnomes.
Oh, please, honey. We all know that the audience is aware of our extracurricular activities.
Well,
And that is not what would happen with that.
Well, anyway, here's my other package. Let's do.
Let's
complete
do it.
The BDSM collection. Why don't we?
It's sticky. Okay. Pretend
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't say
another
that.
part of it. Everything
No.
has to be slightly sticky.
Aw.
Everything will be slightly filmed in this sticky ooey goo.
I don't know.
I'm enjoying this. Aren't you,
There's a-
Alistaria?
I'm discovering more and more about you people the more I hang around you.
Right?
This is really pretty. I don't know what's in it, but it's a pretty box and it has a shiny.
butt plug.
Mm,
It
No.
butt plug.
It's not
It's like a.
a
like
bug
those,
shaped box.
It's like those those priceless Russian eggs, but it's a butt plug version of that.
Right.
Oh no.
Wait. The priceless Russian eggs, aren't they supposed to be flared so they don't get stuck?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. It's a thingy head necklace thingy.
It's either a
And,
headband or a necklace, and you know what? It could be either one. It could be both.
And I think this goes on my hand when I get the stickies off. These are beautiful. I They're not really scented, but I get that that's not the point, so it's okay. Some shinies for the Elven Maiden. Cheers, Octane Junkie. Thank you. I like my shinies. Wow. Ooh. These? Do these go in my ear holes? Yes, they're just tangled up in here incidentally. I have ear hole thingies.
You have ear holes.
My
yeah, you do.
favorite.
I mean, that's how you technically hear.
Yeah.
I mean, holes attached to your ears.
Elf sniffing
That's
another square
right.
of the bingo board.
Oh no. Damn it. That's fair.
Also, elf chewing on things you shouldn't be chewing on.
I only do that like every third show.
Did I miss
Thank you
the
very much.
chewing?
Oh, elf going, oh.
And
important.
There's
also,
another one.
That's basically a
The-
free space.
the children's sensory autism chewy necklace is for chewing specifically, so that doesn't count. Thank you very much.
Magog making a boob joke.
Yes.
That could be it.
Magog is a boob joke.
I
But,
hate you. You're not funny.
whatever a hat is reference.
Whenever the nameless thief talks about herself on a tangent.
Ooh, yes. Because I do that
Yes.
quite often because I am rather brilliant.
Whenever people are reminded how fabulously wealthy I am.
That does happen, doesn't
I
it?
feel like that's not nearly enough. Remind me again exactly how much it is that you own, where it's stored, and what the easiest way to get to it is, please. Just so
That's all
I
these
have a
specific
reference.
questions you're asking me.
And maybe if you have one, just on the off chance that you do, your social security number as well.
Those a thing.
That's a joke. We don't have
they can-
those numbers, but I have to
I
admit
don't
that
know.
between us right now, I think I'm the more sufficiently blingy.
Oh, Magog says your face is a boob. No, you.
Well,
Got him. But
Look,
yeah,
just
I don't know
because
social
you're
security
staring
numbers
at them
or
all the
anything.
time, that doesn't mean that's their face.
I'm an orphan, so gesundheit.
thank you.
Better out than in, I always say.
I'm working. I can't get it on. I'm working on it. Please hold.
Get on it.
She's getting it on, ladies and gentlemen. She's getting it on.
She's trying to,
Get
there's
your elf autism off the internet.
I'm so
I
scared.
think you
on it.
clip
You
that. That
nibble
could be
on it, I'm
weaponized.
sure it will facilitate an easy lubrication. Always helps the things happen.
That yes. What?
So if you like nibble on it, your saliva will lubricate the thing. It will also assist in the thing.
No, but saliva dries
true.
awfully fast, though.
Well, then you have to lube it up real nice and moistly.
Moistily.
I can't believe you abandoned me these harridans, you undead raccoon.
Wow.
You know, if
Ew.
Magog was really a raccoon, does that mean he likes to dip all of his food in water before he eats it?
Have you ever seen him eat?
Wait, no,
No, I
they,
haven't.
Well, there we go. We can't disprove it. It's a solid hypothesis. I think it should be tested.
He
Do
could
they
have
dip-
distemper. That would explain a lot.
is it just the food, or do they also wash their hands?
I don't know. I've seen videos. Someone was really mean to this one raccoon by giving it cotton candy.
Oh
eat, and
no!
He
Oh,
jumped into the water and it disappeared and he kept searching for it. He's like, he lost it.
that is adorable and so mean.
I love it.
Thought you were having a bad day. Imagine how that raccoon must have felt.
Right? You know what we call them? At least on the ship, we call them trash pandas. Because they look like trashy pandas.
I call one of those little like possums. Yeah, I call like the possums garbage gremlins. Because they're like my garbage.
I like that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going to start calling
possums
Magog a
look-
trash panda now.
Do it! Oh my gosh, yes!
Pandas are really bad at existing.
right? You know, they need help reproducing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because
Trash
we
panda.
just talked about this last episode, I think.
Did you really?
Oh, we talked about it. No, this was. Oh wait, hold on. This was Oh wait, I mean not the last episode, but I saw this channel called. Okay, it was out of character. Whatever. We just literally talked about how fucking retarded pandas are. To
Yeah,
where
I was
they
like,
need help.
Fucking how is this exact subject matter coming up again already when it feels so recent? What is
Sorry.
happening?
I have a
Deja
thing for
vu, I don't
pandas.
know.
If you ever watch a video of a panda, odds are they roll within the first 30 seconds of the video. They just roll it around, having a good time. Swear to God. Hey, it's a thing. It's brilliant. It's adorable.
Good for them.
But they also are so hilariously bad at being alive, which is why they're endangered. Allegedly.
Could it be that it's not the environment that takes place that causes these animals to die? It's so much as that they're really fucking stupid.
I'm surprised that
They just naturally die off.
You know, that's a funny thing to say because we see so many warning labels everywhere,
Yeah.
right? Just to prevent people from Darwining themselves out of the gene pool.
You call them warning labels. I call them test your fortitude labels.
Test your fortitude labels. Like,
Yeah.
fuck around and
She-
find out labels.
Sure.
She calls it life, but on hard mode. That's what she calls it.
Right? That's what I'm gonna do.
I don't
When
need
I get to the
tutorial
Earth
level,
realm,
I just can go in blind. Fuck that shit.
when I get to the Earth realm, the first thing that I'm gonna do, just to make everyone's job a little bit easier in conquering shit, is I'm going to take the warning labels off of everything and just let natural selection take its course.
I stand by this. Certainly, warning labels are for the weak, which is one of the reasons why we still have a good shot of taking over. I mean, if they don't get a warning label warning us we're about to arrive, then what are they going to do?
Probably put us in their mouths or in their microwaves or feed
I'm
us to
okay
toddlers.
with the first one. The second one, not okay. The third one offers some logistical errors that I need to work out with you at a later point.
Yeah.
None of you are putting your mouth on me.
I wasn't planning on it, but I'm
Just-
glad we cleared that one up
good.
already.
It's a
Yeah, just-
deal.
Kill that fancy
Walkers throw
rock.
their babies at predators to ensure their escape and survival.
I think that's what my mom did to me, which is why I'm an orphan. That makes so much sense.
That was hilarious.
Well, because they found me in the mud of a street somewhere, crying like an infant.
Wait.
Broken arm.
Wait, crying like an infant? Were you just actually an adult?
No.
This happened like 3 weeks ago.
I was yeeted from a cart as everyone else tried to escape. It was unfortunate, but
We've got 2 activations. I'll read my end first because, well, I was paying attention. And 2, it has no activation whatsoever. Cast through 10, we'll call them Signas. Be it all with Magog's panda face. And I have no idea what you mean by that, but your support is very much appreciated. Kaz. And the other part is the other one's job.
Hi. That's my job. Hello, everyone. Lion Patriot donated 25 Cygnus to say Alistair special attack.
Oh, it's my
Aw.
special day.
Your day is always.
Wait, is that Lyra? Are you activating Lyra?
Alright, I guess Lyra.
Fucking idiot!
I can murder.
And you That's Lyra!
It's me now.
Alright.
I'm the star. I mean, I can be.
Wait, did somebody activate Lyra or was it me?
I'm just go lay down. I got this. This will be fine.
I mean, sure.
Go lay
Right,
down.
bye.
Hold on.
No, it's my turn. Damn it. Let me have this.
We're dead now.
I'm so confused.
I still hear your voices. No.
Okay. Yes, it's my turn. That's what I thought.
I'm a ghost from the beyond. Okay, now we're dead
reactivate
proper.
those skull thingies. Come on.
Just gonna lay down now.
Night-night.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Alistaria. It's been a minute. I've been busy doing important, rich, famous people things. So that's why I've been gone. So that's why. It's not because I've been talking to this guy who says, he's like, oh, look, I can change you for the better. I'm like, oh, can you really though? He's like, yeah, look at me. Look, I'm a dirt poor douchebag. And I'm like, oh, but that's different actually. There's something about dirt poor douchebags that just give you all this attention and then it turns out they just wanted you for your money. Go figure. How are you guys doing tonight on your Friday night? I gotta say, sweet Christmas, Ark. Yeah, no, I get like twice the amount of time now. When did the thief become a blue mage? Thief is just a cock-hungry pervert. I don't know what you guys are on about. It does not take magic to be a cock-hungry pervert, okay? All it takes is daddy issues. And mommy issues, apparently. I gave some art of you as a panda. Get a commission. Trash panda Magog. That's his fur persona. There, we got it. That's his furry persona, is a raccoon. Let's see. I'm suddenly a merchant. Wait, what now? I don't know what you're talking about, Kaz. I'm sorry. I think there might be a little bit of delay with the chat. Worked hard making firewood. I can make firewood just by blinking the wrong way. Trash Panda Magog's face. We'll just get a furry artist, have them draw him as a raccoon. Make that shit a reality.
So basically, muscle memory was all wrong. Whoopsie doodles.
Is the thief still dead? There she is.
I left marks all over my arm. How am I gonna cover this?
Are you going through your emo phase now?
Practicing.
It's all right, me. You're still wealthy.
Aw.
I'm going through my emo phase. That's why everything is a slate contrast darker.
I thought because you guys were smoking it up in there.
That too. It was 420 just recently, wasn't it?
That was a month
Things have
ago.
not since dissipated.
We've been celebrating every day, but hey.
Yeah, it was Cinco de Mayo recently.
Exactly.
If we had Earthrealm tequila, that would be great. I certainly would have liked that a lot.
Tequila shots for the win. I've seen them do the thing with the belly button and the salts and the citrusy fruit, and I would very much like to try that.
I wouldn't want linty shots. But I'm kind of a picky eater.
You don't have to worry about it if you're the type of person that hangs out with people who clean their belly buttons, Lyra.
Wait, you just called yourself a picky eater? I mean, it's more like you're a picky, like, pick your nose and you eat your boogers eater.
No, I never do that.
Here.
Never.
Yeah,
This is a nice crunch to it today.
That does
nice.
beg the question I really want to ask everybody here today, and that is...
If we pick our boogers?
No, how often do you clean your belly button hole?
At least once a day.
Whenever it
Right?
occurs to me, I will not elaborate further than that because I would like to keep my friends.
My hygiene is immaculate. Also, Streamlabs.
All right. You don't have to tell me what to do, Mom.
Just only twice though. I'm sure it's
We were dead! What do you want from me? To come back to life before my time?
No,
Yeah,
nothing actually
retard.
came in
I-
while you were dead.
Hey now. I was dead much longer than any of you were. I don't want to hear it. Mm-mm.
It doesn't count when it's on the inside. We've already covered this.
So anyway, Streamlabs from Dan S, who donated 3 signals to say, Thief needs another drink and a lower neckline. I don't think it can get much lower than this, my dude. Much lower, and you're gonna see some things that YouTube will ban us for, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's not going to be a neckline anymore. It's going to be like an areola line.
I'll take you up on that drink offer. Cheers. And then the Scruffy Knight who donated 10 signals to say, I think I got that horse flappy for you, Lyra. It was so long ago, I'm only 90% sure. Use it to punish the gnomes and others in the cellar by the landlord's door.
Okay. I can do
that's
that.
what you're calling it nowadays.
The gnome punisher.
You could have gotten you a fucking fly swatter, not a fucking horse prop thing.
No, it's fine. I gotta mix it up a little bit. They appreciate the variety. The
It is
screeching makes
paper.
like it.
A tinier surface area brings more pain. Alistaria, dear.
A floppy shoe probably would have worked just fine too.
That's boring.
Introducing Lyra to the Chocolatas would be cultural appropriation, I believe.
Culture.
The Chocolatas, I think they're called. I think that's what you're
I was
referencing.
thinking about fucking
floppy
house
shoe?
slipper. Like just
Oh. Yeah, isn't that what it's called?
flockas?
Is
What?
it Clocka? Or is it Chocolata?
I don't know what you're talking
Chat,
about.
I need your help. What is
Cloaca?
the name of the thing that
We could kill
Mexican
the
mothers
gnomes with
use
cloacas.
to bitch slap their children into behaving? I must know. I know the chat knows this.
We just
Alright,
just use
sorry,
potatoes in a sack.
last Streamlabs, and then I'll turn it back over to Ark, who is definitely not the boss of me. Wendigo donated 5 signals to say, Happy Friday, Arcturus. Do a heckin' bamboozle on the elf mid with the Signa male grind set, you absolute giga chat. Oh my god, those words came out of my mouth. Tree of woe, Ark to Lyra, please and thank you. I'm gonna go puke.
Oh.
Lyra,
Uh-huh.
my shiniers are shinier than your shiny.
Oh.
I'm Sparkle.
That's really shiny. Wow. My shinies are a little bit shiny. My shinies have green. I like green. But that's really shiny.
It'd be funny if you hated green, but you're wearing it today. Just to piss yourself off. Like because you're a masochist.
Alright, I'm
Oh,
back.
come on. We've all got established trends of self-loathing here.
I don't. I love myself. I'm the best thing that ever happened to me.
Loathing, L-O-T, never mind.
I think she only copes like saying she's great to like deal with her tragic background.
You can't prove it. Who are you? Psych mommy? You're not my psych mommy.
No, I hear the despair every once in a while when you go off on a tangent about what was that abandonment as a baby? Being thrown at the wolves?
No, as an adult, after a heist.
As an adult
awful.
baby.
You're an adult baby.
I'm slowly injuring myself with this because of my ADHD, and even that's a step too far for me. You can keep that one.
I do not wear adult diapers, and I will never wear adult diapers. The moment that I have incontinence, you can just kill me then, alright? I will
The
allow
first
it.
time you sneeze and pee a little bit, you're just gonna
I'm just gonna
bite the cyanide capsule.
yeet myself off a building. The highest one I can find. The tallest tower.
You're just gonna tell your crewmates to clean the poop deck because you just took a shit on the deck.
Leave me for dead on a deserted island with only sea turtles and the hair on my back for escape.
Sea turtles won't judge me for shitting in a diaper.
I
They
won't
breathe out
have
their buttholes, so.
diapers. I'll just be shitting in the sand like a giant litter box.
The nameless cat lady.
In other news,
Well-
at the end of the beginning of the second hour, we'll be doing The Price is Wrong, where I'll be looking at terrible, terrible things that are being sold in your world and guessing it.
Okay.
Give me a chance to bother the elf a bit when you go.
Well, not much I can do about it. So, okay.
I hope Lyra doesn't win this one again. She's got a knack for it.
It's all about
I've-
finding some zen and getting an understanding for how much people will pay for terrible things. And you have to have the right sort of taste to really nail it, which is why I believe Pentagast and Lyra generally have the edge.
Because they have tacky taste? Is that why?
We have impeccable taste in everything.
Because they
Yeah.
understand horrors beyond human comprehension.
There we go.
That's
that sounds
true.
about right.
Because they're not humans. Get it?
Mhm.
Wait, is Pendergast a human?
Technically,
He,
kind of.
he is a human, but the hat is not, and therefore he is of questionable.
I always get confused about his lore.
The hat may be piloting the mech, so he might be more hat.
He is more
What
hat
if
than
Ratatouille is actually just piloting Pendergast this whole time?
anything.
Look, we don't know what it looks like. It could be a rat for all we know.
A medieval Ratatouille, it's just as he used to rat.
Well, actually, no. We know it's not a rat, whatever it is, because we know... Well, I know what it did to my hat, and rats don't do that to hats.
Wow. I bet you rats also can't pilot a person like they're a mecha too.
Bet I saw that documentary about the French cuisine rat. I know what they can do.
You know,
Science.
Ratatouille, it looks so fancy and like snooty and snobby, so you would think I would like it. But it's like they're tricking you into eating like baby food vegetables in like pepperoni shape. What is that about? It's not fancy. It's not fancy person shit.
You know you can
That's,
cut
You
vegetables.
should write
Lies.
you should do comedy for Seinfeld. What's to do with baby food rat movie?
What's the deal with the baby food rat movie?
They're like zucchini and shit, but it looks like salami. Come on, what's the deal with that?
And then he has childhood flashbacks after just one
The
bite.
rat's fucking blue. What kind of rat's blue? I ain't seen a goddamn rat that's in blue before.
I'm okay. I'm not okay.
I understand rats to be heavily inbred. I can see this
Have you
happening.
seen the guy's nose? It's fucking huge. It looks like a fucking eggplant on his nose. Like, what's the deal with that?
Wait, he's got a penis for a nose?
Don't talk about my son like that. He's
Because
only been
remember-
dead for like 5 months.
Colloquially.
God's rest
I
his soul.
love penis face, McYaberheaven. He's my favorite
Wait.
out of your sons.
I thought his name was Luigi.
Senor Eggplant is dead? I thought you were still trying to hide that.
I mean, no, he's on vacation.
He's indefinitely indisposed.
Yeah.
On
You
vacation.
told me he went to the farm.
he-
You wait a few, and I'll send you to the farm.
Which farm? All our fucking
The-
farms are ran by peasants and they smell bad.
The farm where your mom sent all of your pets in your youth.
All my pets died because I accidentally killed them. Magic
Oh.
Beauty's a bitch.
Magic
You-
puberty's a bitch.
You can come to my horse farm. It's really normal there in farming.
What, accidentally kill all your horses, quote unquote?
No.
Accidentally killed gnomes. I mean, it happens all the time there. Honestly, it's amazing. I'm pretty sure it's baffling some odds.
Ooh,
It's
yeah, she's got a
always on
gnome farm.
purpose. I've never accidentally sat on a gnome or tripped over a gnome or set
Kicked a
down
gnome.
anything on a gnome or yeah.
That noise doesn't happen every few minutes at your home. But another one.
I've
She
never
just
like
takes steps, and with every step, it's
Her toes are constantly filled with warm jelly.
gnome jelly.
Ooh, wait.
It's
Put
really toes, it's
crushed
gotta be jam.
homemade gnome jelly. Oh, that sounds delicious, honestly. Farm to table, right? Farm to
Yeah.
table gnome jelly? Is it
Yeah.
organic?
Yeah.
Is it fair
I feel
trade?
that's what.
No.
Oh.
No pesticides or even soaps involved.
Indeed.
I mean, it could be fair trade. All I know is that every time an inspector comes out, he gets swarmed and eaten by the starving gnomes. So
Big rough.
it works.
Big rough.
I've never
That
never
seems like a fair
failed an
trade.
inspection. So
Ethically sourced, right?
yeah. Yeah, those
Never.
fuckers from Elfsha had it coming. Anyway.
Not that I can criticize, I suppose, but
So did you have them called on you due to the smell or the constant like noise of screaming? You had the elf health inspector. The elf inspector.
You know, I mean, yeah, there's not really anybody that close to me in the forest, but apparently one of my neighbors several miles away one day realized that his tinnitus didn't ever sound like tiny screams before, and then he started wondering, and then he made some calls, and then everything's fine now. It doesn't matter. So.
Well, I have a question. Do you ever get protesters outside of the gnome encampment covered in gnome jelly and rolling around in gnome collars?
The Nomacost is what we call it.
Right. The
You
gnome
know?
version of PETA.
but they would have bought them all from Lau to begin with, so what was the point?
Well,
I guess they must. That's not a protest, that's a celebration if you're going to a gnome abuser just coated in gnome jelly and jam.
don't tell them that. They think they're activists and it makes them feel good.
Right. They're doing something for the cause, whatever that ambiguous cause might
Peasants can be pretty dumb sometimes. I find that actually pretty plausible.
Yeah.
be. Yeah. What is it?
What a
Equal-
racket! Good job, Lyra. Wait a
Thank
second,
you.
no, screw you.
Wow. It felt gross.
Has anyone ever asked you to do weird fetish stuff with your gnomes?
Those ideas are entirely her own, I'm sure.
Has anyone ever been like, you know what? I've always had a fetish of wanting to put really tiny things up my urethra. You can help out a man?
Wait, you want to put tiny things up your urethra?
Not me specifically.
Oh,
but
Alistair, we're
I've
just
You're asking
asking
for
for
a
a friend.
friend. Right, okay.
I've heard these fetishes exist somewhere.
I mean, they
Somewhere.
don't really make gnomes that small.
They
I
do.
could-
They're just prenatal gnomes.
Oh,
I was
well,
gonna
that's dark.
say, yeah,
They're gnome fetuses.
yeah.
I mean, like, also, like, I've heard, like, Earthrealm people putting hamsters up their butt. Has there ever been someone be like, I just need to put this really tiny thing is trying to escape my butthole
You
up
know,
inside of me? Lyra, you're the girl that knows the gnomes. And I could give you some money under the table.
I did
No
not
one
wake
has
up
to
this
know.
morning and anticipate a whole ass conversation soliciting vor material, but here we are.
you know, the good thing about gnome politics is that grown-up gnomes aren't people, so the baby gnomes definitely aren't. So, you know, there's no problem with putting them up here.
You mean gnomes
Urethra?
have gnome rights?
No.
I'm trying to decide if I should be
No.
angry that
No.
people are asking the elf about the intricacies of running an expensive brothel operation. That's my racket. Although, mind you, we don't have gnomes, and we only employ adult humans and animals like elves, orcs, half-orcs, mules.
Oh no, I have an entire crew of potential slaves.
It's a racially diverse
It's very
crew you got there.
It's my racially diverse crew of indentured service.
Of dykes. I get it.
Salty seamen.
Yes, they're very
Really,
salty
just a
with
bunch
me.
of bush lesbians of different races. It's very diverse.
They're all like, "Oh, your great and powerful thiefness. When do we get to go home?" Never. Never. Not on my watch.
You- No, I'm sorry. I don't believe this thief. I think you're trying to steal Lyra's bit about being really cruel to lessers.
Just scrub that too.
No, I absolutely am cruel
Lick
to
it
my
clean.
underlings. 100% board certified cruelty.
Yeah. Gnomes can't be lesbians.
Exactly.
I don't know why. I haven't thought that far in the bit yet, but gnomes can't be lesbians.
Have you
Idiot.
gnomes fought for gay rights yet?
They're exclusively heterosexual gnomes and gay gnomes, but no lesbian gnomes because that is not tolerated in gnome society.
Yeah. Disgusting little bigots.
Mhm. It's a good thing they're getting turned into gnome jelly.
Yeah.
Conversely, all elves are lesbians just because no one can confirm that male exists.
Well, I'm not gonna not say that is not true by way of test case that I have proven, but I'm not gonna affirm that it is. So,
At
Not
what
that I'm an
age
elf
do
or
you guys
anything.
tell each other apart from gender, Lyra?
Around 200, usually.
Okay,
It
Is that
becomes
when elf
clear.
puberty starts to happen?
Yeah. It's well underway at that point.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm dating a cougar. Sorry, what?
Ow. I injured myself.
You keep hitting yourself with that fucking horse croc.
I have funny marks now. I need to.
Lyra, I think you need to take a moment and go beat some elves senseless and then come back, regroup,
Yeah.
compose yourself.
Somebody needs to mail me like an elf fidget spinner so I don't injure myself more.
Oh, no, someone mail Lyra a gnome. Like a punching gnome. One that she can just keep in front of her at all times that's not going to run away because it's
And
not
won't start
real.
smelling bad.
What are those stim toys that you can pop either side of them into? They have little holes in them, and you can pop either side of them. They come in different shapes and colors.
Yeah.
Kitties.
So once you get her one, but it's of the Rainbow Among Us thing, and specifically that. Give her
Why?
a Rainbow Among Us stim
Why would you do
toy
that
for
to me?
autistic children.
Very good, very good.
Well,
So we can say the elf's acting sus, haha, and then she starts saying, "Oh, pop, 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 oh, pop."
yeah. Those Earthrealm people love that. That's their favorite joke at this time
Oh.
in the
Look, Side Quest
century.
is just like Among Us, right? Except we know who's killing each other, I think.
Yeah. It's literally all of us.
This works.
I refuse to kill myself for free anymore. I almost miss it sometimes. Like now.
That's a weird precedent to set. Like, you need...
Well, you know how this works, how the show does things to you. I mean, before I started on Side Quest, when I was but a humble up-and-coming architect, sculptor, painter, artist, and engineer, I was very, very careful. I always drank from a poison-proof horn. I took every precaution, every ounce of safety, and now I just ride a catapult for fun now and again.
You ride a catapult for fun now and again?
You ride a wooden horse every now and again?
Yeah, that's what I'm also wondering,
No.
too.
The way I see it, it's probably close to they've got to skydiving, and I'm not going to ask a dragon for a trip because they might just... Look, I don't want to pass through everything's digestive tract if it gets the idea.
Look, we've been plenty of jokes about your leather work, okay, Arcturus? All right? Out of all of us who live in this realm, you wear the most leather out of all of us.
Yeah, that is surprising, because they make corsets in leather. I think I actually have a leather corset.
Your hat's
Believe-
leather.
Oh! You're right! It is! I forgot about that.
Except it's not that weird shiny BDSM color where it's like it's shiny so you can see every curvature of their body.
No, it's not. It's not shiny at all.
Yeah, it's not. I'm saying it's not that weird fetish leather color.
Yeah. Oh, like Arcturus's leather.
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yes,
Right,
I understand.
right.
Yes,
Yeah.
right, correct. Yes. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
What Arcturus do you see? Just wonder, because I'm pretty sure I've never worn any kind of gimp suit on a...
Well, it might not be a full gimp suit, but an element of a gimp suit is still an element of a gimp suit. You know that, right?
I haven't worn a full leather riding suit in months. Gabs, you people really hang on to things, don't you?
He admits that he has one.
Yes. And not a single hood to go with it.
Case closed. I rest my case.
It was
Has
a shame,
anyone
really.
ever told you to wear a mask and oink like a pig?
The pants were actually rather nice, but unfortunately, I busted all the buttons along the front. And, well, they just don't make them like they used to.
It's what happens when you over dry hump something.
Oh, it was actually mid-show. I think I concealed it pretty well.
You were dry humping mid-show. That's so weird.
You know,
save it till later, buddy.
If you vacuum sealed him in like latex and mailed him to me, I could like pop his face inside out and back, and he could be a giant.
He could be my actual toy. Rainbow Among Us STEM toy for autistic children.
You know, I think you should all be nice to me, because in about 3 months or so, with the sheer flow of signals flowing in from my new business venture, I'll be able to buy and sell you like
all the autistic
NFTs.
toys.
Okay. 3 months from now. Can't wait.
It's going to be a fantastic time. The future is bright for me. Meanwhile, Kaz just threw 25 signals. Going for a smoke. Now you can talk about stuff. Which doesn't appear to be an activation of anything. Thank you, Kaz. Oh, and just like that, Spawn Freak has sent another 5 signals at us with the following message. Lyra, could you please convey to Ark how awesome Daddy Pro Longbone is with this tree of woe?
Wumba wumba.
Sure, you just mentally prepare? Okay. While he/it is not in my possession, Arcturus, I would like you to imagine a medium-sized-ish grim raven who looks like every other one, but exudes this alarmingly mischievous aura. And that's what he is. That's...
Riveting stuff.
Wow.
Well...
correction, that was meant to be Ark, but no, not anyone grab now. It's meant to be for Ark. It's for me. You all die.
Oh.
You're not gonna play up to the tree of woe?
I've already done that.
How was your playing?
That was an awkward one. Night.
Look, I think Poe Longbone has gotten enough woe and all from me. Thank you again. I will never forget your contributions on this point, but in any case, I want to reiterate that I'm not nearly as unethical as these other utter degenerate slime balls. Again, since seizing control of the whore market, cornering the whore market in Southhouse, I've really done much to bring up the class. Only the finest adults, human and animal, elves, orcs, all the reasonably sentient species. Look, the only real problem is the elves, as stressed before, because, they don't have, they're physically adult by a certain point, but they don't recognize themselves as being adults until, nearly 200, and That is a huge legal bitch right there. We do our best. I really hope we can task on this point. But that's my only real concern going forward. That said, oh boy, rich, bright future ahead. I'm looking forward to buying and selling everyone else here, mostly into accusation slavery if I can manage it. That'll be a bit harder with Pfizer, unless of course I can sell the rest to Pfizer, and that'll work out pretty nicely. I don't think it'll pull with Magog though, mostly because he doesn't seem to have a concept of value. I mean, look who recruited to invade your world. That is not the work of someone who understands value. Got it right with me, but the rest of them. What was he thinking? Oh, and they're back.
I don't have anything witty to contribute. So.
Just make fart noises.
Wait, I bet I can't do that with this accessory on.
Is that all it takes to entertain our audience? Is
I'm not
making
going to be able to hear
noises?
it.
Are they that simple? I mean, I knew they were simple, but that simple? That's
Bet I
like
can't do
12-year-old humor.
Nothing.
I can't do that with what I got going on here. The situation
You're
does
tight.
not allow
My titties are not showing today. Maybe I can do it.
adolescent humor. Hang on. Ooh.
Okay,
This is
who's
a great
screwing with the
show.
clock?
Oh, my rings are getting in the way. This is not working out.
Oh.
Just do it again, but
My
harder.
corset.
I can never figure out how to do it. My dad would always do it all the time.
Oh, I
I
used
can
to
never
be
figure
able
out how
to
to-
do it in my youth when I had smaller armpits and larger hands, comparatively speaking. But right now, the corset is kind of blocking my ability to make the cuppy shape with my hand
Just
necessary. You got to cup your hand like so,
Uh-huh.
and then just kind of like put it in the crook of your armpit, and then let.
I'm really sad. This was easier without boobs. I'll never be able to do it again. Damn it.
This
This is
the
what
most
puberty
unfortunate-
really took away from me.
Right, this is the great loss of our age.
Yeah.
Anyway, while my co-hosts are attempting to
Educate you in
fart,
finer fart technique. Armpit fart technique.
right, Wendigo
Dun, dun,
donated
dun,
5
dun.
signals to say, Mr. Ark, you don't look so good. Have a potion of Healy Heals. Why on earth you would do that, I don't know, but that is your prerogative.
Much appreciated, Wendigo. Very much appreciated. You're not out of hot water, but I appreciate this start of the repayment for the just. Eternity. Never mind. You know what? We're just going to try to move on past this. I should remind myself, I'm rich and I'm getting richer. That's all I need to think about.
Alright, so I'm gonna lick my hand and try to do this under my leg.
After you already tasted your wait, so you're licking it after it's already been under your armpit?
Yes! I'm
And now
not
she's going to the
ashamed!
legs.
Hang on. I'm trying to do it under my kneecap because I could do that too. Not much has changed with the leg area since semi-puberty. Hang on. Gotta shake it out. Are you hearing that?
It just looks natural.
I got 2 little squeaks out and that was it.
I swear I heard a microscopic one and then you made an excited face, so I'm assuming that was real.
Yeah, what's
You
I
look
took
very
off all of my
excited.
rings though first, but it happened, ladies and gentlemen.
She
This
didn't
is
make any fart
quality
noises. She just stepped on a fucking dome. That's what she did.
top tier content that you come to this channel for every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Ladies and gentlemen, side quest.
Side braps.
Yeah.
Chat loves it. I am not ashamed of that.
That's all right. I'll be ashamed for you after all. I'm tied to this. Anyway, look, we are in the second hour. It's time for some of The Price is Wrong. For those of you who aren't familiar with this game, I'll go through the rules real quick. Remember, you can still interrupt and interfere and otherwise complicate things via the sorted cursors below. But something like this, I will show an image of a terrible, terrible thing. They will guess the price of the terrible, terrible thing. If they get within a signa, I take damage. Otherwise, they do. And we'll just basically do that until the end.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lizard people of all ages, True Horror Stories makes an excellent point in the chat. He says he's really on the roll with screenshots tonight, and that is an excellent point because, you know, there is a side quest gallery in the Discord that you can just post all of the awkward screenshots ever to.
Yeah, talk about blackmail havers.
Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would so choose to post your blackmail material into the Discord so that everyone has it and can share it amongst themselves, please do feel free to do so. Anyway, Ark, you were meandering on about something or another.
Oh my gods!
What am I
That's a
looking at?
start.
It's a biblically accurate plant.
Please ignore
Plant
my
has-
treasure here and focus entirely upon whatever the hell this is. So this is a thing from the Earth Realm that you could buy right now if you wanted to, I guess. Do we have a guess on prices?
I have a question. What's that black thing in the middle that I'm looking at that is cutting off the thingy?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Ridiculous wealth you'll never get your grubby little hands on.
That sounds like a challenge!
It is.
Wow.
Bet!
But first,
Anyway,
I'll just, help you focus. This thing!
oh, there we go. Now I can.
If you were the sort of person who actually took proper part in the commerce trade and economies in general, what would you pay for this?
15.
Oh boy.
35.
15?
Well, now I'm gonna say 50 because I was gonna say 30. So 50.
50.
I mean, you could have cucked me out. You could have been like 30.
No. I want to be special and distinct.
You
So
are
50.
special, dear.
And it served you well. Oracular Arts Omniscient Vessel, 54 signas.
What?
Ooh! I am special.
I am offended.
Mom and Dad were right.
Well, you're not offended yet. We'll find out how much the audience doesn't like you. We can basically explain what you could use this thing for, and if they like your explanation, well, you might be able to avoid the damage.
Is there a ghost in there with you? I see.
I think it's a
Ghostly
chair.
shimmering.
I think it's a ghost chair.
I
Ghost
think
chair?
it's the ghost of his dignity. I
What
thought that would
the-
be long gone by now.
Right?
Tell it I said hi, though.
Thank you, the amazing Critter Man, for the donation of 10 signas. Torrid Tabula Octurus, translate for the thief. Flurbing Scorts.
You're impressed with, you need to stop complimenting me only when Torrid Tabula is in effect, because it just really makes it seem insincere. Look, I don't know how their politics work. I don't think Roe v. Wade is going to change all that much, but that does seem awfully cold. Yeah, they don't sell these scraps. I don't know what you want them for. Well, actually, there was no time they did sell scraps. That was a kind of a big deal. I think it was called STEM Express or something, but I don't think they're giving it to you.
You can make sculptures.
It just
It
sounds
is
like the
entirely
little,
possible that
dude-
some of these have wound up used in Etsy products. This is true, but hopefully we haven't seen any.
That's like that little blue alien creature from Disney. I think his name's like Snatch.
You
You don't have to make up words now. You can talk.
Oh, hi, hello everybody. Did we shorten the time period?
Actually, it was, I might have accidentally, told it.
Sound like
True
a
Horror Stories
minion.
asks, why does Thief sound like a minion? Well, that is an excellent question, ladies and gentlemen. If you so check the description
Reactivated.
of
Don't
video.
worry. It's 4 minutes. But well, I'll stop it at the correct time this time. For sure. Okay, hold on. That is hurtful. That is really hurtful. I'm doing my best here. You've seen what I've been set up with. This is hard work, you know. You didn't have to go there. It was private. I trusted you with that. I know that's on me. I shouldn't have. This is why I don't drink on these shows anymore. Stop it. But look, what I'm suggesting, you're trying to steal baby parts for some sort of twisted, and that's the general regular banter of how these things go. I mean, you don't have to make it personal. Any case, I think the thief has made a fantastic case for what you could do with this omniscient vessel eye pot plant thingy, and you should definitely give him a thumbs up. And now it's over proper. Just don't repeat yourself, and we're fine.
Arcturus, where's the cod piece?
Actually, I do not, but I've been looking for one. Problem is, I just can't seem to find what fits from.
I know, they're all too large.
Where's
Sorry.
the padded cod piece? I'm sorry. To be more specific.
Look, I'm just deeply grateful that none of you have ever excited me in the slightest.
Can he get excited, or does he need a little help from the little blue band?
He did.
Not
All you
by
did was
any of
ting.
you, that's for sure.
It
The
was
omniscient
like
vessel will keep an eye on your space from every direction. Each hand-sculpted vessel has a different personality and comes in dwarfed in eyes of varying size and colors. Usually run around 5 by 5 by 5. These have a glass interior.
Are you
Does
speaking
anyone
through
else-
like an old recording? Like an
I
old
feel like he's speaking to us. He's coming to us from a tin can.
from an old radio from the 50s.
Look,
Right.
the thief made a really good case for why you would want to buy this 50-plus Cigna paperweight pot. But the
Yeah.
audience needs to give a quick thumbs up, and the first one I see will determine thief's fate.
I'm sorry, what? Hang on. I forgot.
Nobody's-
It's been a minute since I played
Hello?
this game.
Somebody in the chat, do the please help.
Okay, so what he's saying is you're supposed to explain a useful thing, make it funny, why someone would want an eyed potted plant.
Oh, okay. So, pretend like you don't have any sort of security devices. If you have the many-eyed plant, you get the security device because you have the ever-watchful eye of the potted plant surveilling you from inside your house. Now, the caveat to that is also if you're into voyeurism, then you're also getting watched as you're having sex or masturbating. So, it is double thumbs up. So long as
Yeah.
you meet those conditions.
You smelly simpletons. I mean, beloved fans who will rule alongside us someday are supposed to love audience participation. Darn it.
Exactly. Audience participation for the win, except unless it's negative in my favor, in which case then we don't want it. So,
No.
your best thumbs up.
The quickest thumb in the chat belongs to True Horror Stories, and it was up. So you get a spare on this one, although the overall total was down, and you don't deserve it. But in any case, moving on
I'll
should
take
really
it. Though.
utilize the pole that they
You
have, because
really
I think you
should.
can make multiple poles throughout.
Oh,
You can. I've seen people do it. Jeez. And
Is that Mew from a Pokemon?
Oh my god, it's a prolapse belly button. I've never seen one of those in real life. Or up
Who
close.
wants
It's
a
not
Mew?
real.
I think it's a Mew. I don't know what it is. I just think it wants to die and it never can. I can relate, really.
Is its
It's
tail
a-
a penis?
I
No,
think
that's-
you may be seeing what you wish, or else all the Mews have had tail dicks this entire time, and no one just wanted to mention it.
The body acceptance movement has gone too far.
I like how like one of his eyes are slightly open and slightly shut, the other one, and
No,
his
no.
nose are not aligned.
They're both the same size, it's just one is drooping because Mewtwo had a stroke, obviously.
His name's not Mewtwo, it's Bewtwo with a B.
My bad.
Bewtwo.
My bad. I'm not a Pokemon nerd.
No. I'm saying that because it's the fucked up version of Mewtwo.
Oh, okay.
No, it's your fucked up version of Mew. It's not Mew, it's Bew.
Fair, okay.
Looks like Mew that has retired and, just run to fat and just kind of waiting for death at this point.
I
Alright.
will give the Mew with gynecomastia 100 Earth Signas.
50.
I'm giving the prolapsed belly button having Abomination 75, but also I would like to ask the chat, smash or pass?
It looks like a baby pig. I don't want to fuck a baby pig with a prolapsed belly button.
So, can I put you down for pass?
Yeah.
Okay. Old man Mew.
I think the only
Mew's really
smashing
let himself go.
anyone's going to do with this is against a wall, personally, but the price is
Well, this is my way of sussing out the freaks in the chat. So
38.
shun them.
Yeah, look, that's actually a pretty solid approach. 38
I would have to know the
Signas,
size of it to determine how much it'd cost.
which puts Alistair as closest, and Lyra as the farthest away, having grotesquely overvalued this
Shit.
horrid little thing. So, Aerith, do you have some excuse for this thing's existence?
Yes. And I shall presently elaborate. You
Uh-huh.
you don't have to get fetus parts for your gothic sculptures if you've got enough of these. You could, do
Ooh.
a little dismantling and make a horrific little monstrosity that expresses your inner something really badness.
Can I
See a
offer
fetus
an
art piece? Is
alternative?
that what you're saying?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Artists all over the place. Source the Mewtwo. Oh, can I offer an alternative explanation? Because I think that's funny too.
Well, you can if you want, but I'm afraid the Earth is already lost.
That's
Okay.
fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Well,
I just want more attention. That's it. Okay, so my alternative explanation is fitness motivation.
I was gonna say
That's
the
it.
exact same thing. I was like, this is anti-body goals. Like, you know how
Right.
like anorexic bitches need to be triggered to like stop wanting to eat? That is
Yeah.
your trigger.
This is pro Anna content right
If you
here.
eat that fucking cheese curd, that's where you're gonna look like, you fucking fat piece of shit. Don't fucking
Exactly.
eat anything.
See, bullying works.
Eat that solid cracker, you'll look like a fucking fat tard.
No
Don't
carbs
fucking eat.
allowed. She says drinking liquid carbs.
Well, that one was pretty grotesque, although apparently the audience who was buying the stuff said it was super cute. I don't know what's wrong with them. So we got the next two are a bit of a palate cleanser. Some really edgy earrings you can cut yourself with.
Those are cute.
Those
Those
are
look like
actually really
something
cute.
that the orc would like.
I'd pay a whole 15 signals for those bad boys.
Uh,
And then I'd wear them to the governor's ball.
20 Signas.
So I could stab the governor. To be more specific.
I would
20.
use them to stab Lyra's gnomes.
That's genius. 27 Cygnus.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Thinking about that in
these
my nose makes me
Not
sick.
truly horrible. Some of these are perfectly fine.
Oh, no, it's gone. Fuck! Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
You have a sneeze and you
If
lose
it's
it?
paining you, I totally am down with it. In fact, silver dagger earrings, girlfriend gifts, sword, hoop earrings, drop earrings, unique earrings, ear 059.
That's almost directly in the middle between me and Thief.
I said 15 and you said what?
20.
Yeah, that's about close to half.
Dead in the center.
Between, right? Ark's gonna have to do some arithmetic here.
I'm thinking we're going to round that
You're
up to
down to the exact
18, which puts it.
I think Lyra lost again.
No.
I want Lyra to lose so that I
Well,
don't lose.
The important part is that I don't take damage, and Lyra has to sell these earrings to someone, I guess.
Oh. Well, you know, if you do sneeze while you pee or something else that is life-endingly catastrophic that you can never live down, and you don't have any other means to detonate, you know, just end things, you can wear these, and then you can be like, "Excuse me for a minute, folks," and then you run outside and you go really awkwardly and like stab yourself in the jugular, but you have to do it a couple times because you'll make a really small hole.
You have to have a really short neck in order to stab yourself in the jugular and make that much of a damage.
I would have said, what if you lived in a really disgusting apartment or a really bad part of the neighborhood and a rat army came towards you? You're constantly prepared.
If you needed to poke someone in the eyeballs, but you only had your ear, like, maneuverably to do it. Like, your hands are tied behind your back, your feet are tied to, like, the chairs of the legs of the chair that you're tied to. And you can't do anything but move your head, but you need to stab a bitch. You don't headbutt them, because that's too obvious, but you stab them with your earrings.
You want to give the most uncomfortable handshake ever.
Right.
Put it in between your fingers. Just
We're heading to a wonderful moment after everyone has completely blown their respective figurative loads. Meanwhile, not a single thumbs up or thumbs down. First one will win it. Oh, and greetings, Pentacast. I sure hope you found out who locked you in that room.
I have to guess. It's been a minute. How's the hat? I'm asking for a friend.
I don't think I just don't. I think chat forgot.
They won't do it. They won't help.
Like, I'd say Ark loses by default because we were both really fucking close between all of us, both of us. So you should lose by default, Ark.
Chat, thumbs up if you want Ark to lose. Thumbs down if you want Ark to lose. Can't lose.
First one's thumbs down by Stubis 100. Elf takes damage and we move on.
I tried, Elf.
Thank you.
My bad.
I appreciate it. It's okay.
Well, now that you've all actually babbled about how you somehow stab yourself with daggers on rings, why not go for a proper, real man's sharp implement appearing to be stabbed through your ear? And if you do the neither Roxbury thing, you might actually succeed in cutting something important. But what would you pay for these self-endangering, edgy pieces?
Is it? Oh, let me ask. Is it sterling silver?
That is an excellent question, because if it's not, then I ain't about that life.
Yeah, I'm not putting that much effort into this. So
I'm allergic to cheap ass metals.
If it's okay, I'm gonna assume it's sterling silver. If it's sterling silver, then I say 45 sigmas.
Excuse me, I break again.
I'll say 35 sigmas.
I'm gonna have to go with. You said 45, she said 35. I'm gonna have to go with 40. Exactly. Because I don't want to lose. And that seems like a good strategy to not lose.
Well, yeah, one way of putting it.
My appraisal suck. My appraisal skills suck ass.
Noisy about you, that sucks.
That's why I have a professional appraisist that I.
Are you fucking serious?
Silver sword earrings, wild earrings, go through earrings, Korean, Libyan, Lesbian, the lesbian, you know. Weird, cool,
Wait, is this
unisex,
from Korea?
long earrings, punk earrings, big earrings, 12 Signas.
This is why I asked whether or not it's sterling silver or not.
Look, it says silver. I don't know. I care.
That's
Suffice
not.
to say-
Look, there's street silver.
You need
It's
to
craft
sell
silver.
these Libyan earrings to the audience now. Good luck.
It's smelly silver.
Well, there's silver that's been painted with like nickel, and it makes you break out in hives if you're allergic to nickel. Like,
Okay. So if the tiny earrings were for a rat army,
right?
these big earrings are for giant sewer rats in New York, right? The ones that almost look like fucking cats. That's what these earrings are for. It's for people that go to New York and they come across a giant ass sewer rat, like, you know, like the boss of like the rat army. That's what those ears are for. That's my story.
Are you sticking to it?
I am stabbing to it. Get it?
Hey,
Stab.
we love to see
We need to
it.
clip along, so if anyone wants to ensure Alcero's fate, then thumbs up, thumbs down, and quickly, please. Meanwhile, I want to note that, strictly speaking, it's the sort of earrings you want to go if you want to be a murdered by gnomes victim for Halloween. Those are pretty
Apparently
gnome-sized
Smokey
blades,
Rat
I'd
knows
say.
the exact price of earrings. I would have won
Uh-oh.
that. I that's why I wanted to know whether they were sterling silver or not, because that would have made the price difference.
It makes a difference, really. I mean,
Oh,
because
sure
you're not
does.
gonna
I'm just-
pay 10 extra for shitty quality metal earrings. You're just not.
Yeah, sterling silver is something like you can keep in your ears for like pretty much forever,
Oh,
and they won't
young
like
girls,
irritate them.
when they freshly get their ears pierced, they keep them in their ears for what, like the first 2 months or whatever, so that the holes can heal around the actual earring. Am I incorrect on that? It's been a minute since I got my ears pierced, but I'm pretty sure it's like 2 months.
Yeah, you have to keep them in for like at least 6 weeks.
Quickest
Yeah.
thumb was Snoopiest 100, and then...
Well, there's a thumbs up right after.
Yes,
that
we're
happened
going
almost
for the quickest at this point.
Eh,
can't-
oh,
we
wait,
can't spend all
hang
the
on.
time.
We have timestamps, right? Don't we? That's a thing that
They happen
happens?
almost like the exact same time.
Wait, hang on.
Look, on my end, it came in first. It wins. In any case, we're going to move on to the next one. It's going to be great fun. You'll love it. I know I do. I want one.
Wow.
Sniffs out for Harambe.
I
No.
believe that's a Sasquatch. In fact, I believe it's specifically Sasquatch from Harry and the Hendersons. I don't know why I wanted to see that movie, but it left an impression.
Is that an air freshener?
It is.
Yes,
I
it
tried
is.
To imagine it as Harambe because, all right.
It's funnier that way. It really should be Harambe. I think they missed a moment there, Steve. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
In any case,
No, I am.
Biden sniffing Sasquatch from the Noble Intent Corporation air freshener. Prices.
Oh.
And now, are these sold in packs or individuals?
I don't.
3
Look.
sickness.
If you want to research me, you from the thing.
You are in charge of the thing. I expect you to deliver on the thing and not to be lazy about it.
I want to know
Do you
what
think
it
I'm
smells
not
Or
like.
that up here?
Mother General.
Such sass.
I
Gracious.
But yeah, I say
He's giving me attitude, Lyra.
Mhm.
Can you
Well,
repeat this?
I
I say-
can't reach him from here. My arms aren't that long.
Just when you see him, smack him with your horse crop.
I say 3 sickness.
Mm, mm, mm. 5.
Well, I'm gonna say 10 because that is absolutely remarkable, and I think the novelty factor is considerable.
I do love a Joe Biden sniffing thing.
Yeah.
Well, the
I just want to
good
know what it
news-
smells like, though. What does Sasquatch smell like?
The good news is that we don't need to do the whole thumbs thing.
Take damage?
Joe Biden,
Aw.
car air freshener, creepy Joe sniffing Sasquatch, funny laser engraved wood gift, 10 Signas exactly.
Get wrecked.
Oh, imagine that.
Beautiful.
What is the smell? What did they say the smell smells like?
Yeah,
They
I'll,
have 5,000 reviews. That's a
Is it-
popular store.
is it sandalwood? Is it lavender? Is it
Oh.
lemongrass? I need to know. These
Is
are
it
the
evergreen?
ones that-
Sandalwood.
Christmas
Right?
flavor.
Is it mulled cider? Like, what are we talking here?
Unscented
Backhanded.
resin grade wood air freshener plastic cord. Just add a few drops of your favorite scented oil to the logo on the back and reapply as needed.
Is it fresh gnome picked cotton from the fields?
If you have a vial of that to apply to the back of it, you can make it smell like that or anything else you like.
Wait, so you have to add your own scent to it?
Yeah.
I
That's lame.
dribble all over this with my essential oils. Kind of freak did I think that I am, alright? I don't carry around essential oils like all willy-nilly like, just because I'm that person. No, I don't. If you're gonna scent me, you gotta have the scent given to me. I cannot provide the scent myself. That's not how this business transaction should work. I am upset.
I don't. Well, we're going to continue, and we've got a theme here. Well, at least for this
Uh-oh.
next one.
Uh-huh.
This weirdly
It looks like-
familiar-looking,
Oh.
creepy old man.
Is this Santa Claus?
Well, it's pin. It's vintage. So when they say pin, something you stick on a shirt if you wanted to. I don't know why this specifically. And I'm sorry,
Santa
does
Claus
anyone else...
got ran over by a bulldozer.
It looks like Santa Claus had a fucking stroke.
There's something familiar about it. It could be McGog's beard. It could be the hood.
Oh
Could
my
be
gosh,
the...
you're right. It's Magog before the Trash Panda makeup. Maybe.
Young Magog, before he, grew into his tortured form. And
Young
guess,
Magog's always had like crow's feet and a beard.
If that's young Magog, I hate to see what old Magog looks like.
actually, it doesn't look quite like Magog. I can't quite put my finger. Maybe if it was
I don't know.
shaved.
I can't even tell what the fuck it is. Is it like an ornament? Is it a pin? Arcturus,
No one
this
listens
is
to me.
your future.
Don't you dare. Although,
I
you
am
put it that way, the beard
Arcturus
doesn't look that bad.
Of Christmas future.
Uh,
You shit your pants on the Christmas Eve party, and it's really embarrassing.
Prices.
You weren't even wearing your Huggies. And why are the lips so freaking red?
I don't know.
Those are
I don't
some,
know.
DSL, man.
Bleeding
those are
gums.
some dick sucking lips if I did ever see them.
Oh, what's
Actually,
that?
now
I
you
can't
mentioned
hear
it,
you.
it
You're
looks like most of the
covering
team's been knocked out.
I said those are dick sucking lips.
I know I can hear you better if you just.
Yeah.
Move the hand.
They're,
Come on.
they're very dick sucking
Hey,
looking
weren't you wearing
lips.
red lipstick? Not that like.
I don't know what
earlier?
you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Can't prove anything.
I'm gonna give it 15 Signas. I
It's
don't.
the same
don't
color
know.
too. It's like that orangey red.
No, it's not. No, it's not, because this is the lipstick that I've been wearing for the entire show. You can't prove anything otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Look at that. Isn't it delicious?
What'd you say, Lyra?
I don't remember. Shit.
The elf said 15.
15. yes.
12 Signas. I
13 and a half. 13.5 Sigmas.
Very well then. Vintage weird old man pin, unusual old man pin, brooch weird man pin, handmade, although I don't know who wants to take credit for it necessarily. 9 Signas, 9 cents, but that's marked down from a savings of 30% from $12.99. I don't know how to respond to this. I'm not sure. I don't think we've had that many sale items previous.
You ever had anything go down your throat in the wrong pipe?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever had something go down the wrong hole, but in the
Yes.
opposite direction and up your nose? Like from your
Oh.
throat up your nose? Because I've never had that happen, but that's what just happened, and I think I'm gonna die.
That's an uncommon one.
Mhm. It went up. It defied gravity to fuck with
My
me.
my condolences.
Decided just go ahead and take damage. I don't want to explain why.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you did the damage. I'll take that.
Actually, I'm a bit curious about the details here.
I was just swallowing and it went north.
I just want to read the description real quick. Vintage weird old man pin. I have no idea who this is. Made of resin, hand painted, no markings. It measures 1.7 inches long and it's in great condition. I disagree.
Yeah. Arc take damage. People are saying arc take damage.
Yeah.
I already
that's right.
have.
Take damage.
I saw where this was going. The next item is something you could all use.
Uh-huh.
Extra brain power.
Oh.
I don't
You
need
sold your brain, your known brain, over the black market, and it wound up on Etsy, Lara.
Laura,
That's
Laura,
okay.
is this your work? Look, I didn't check see where it's coming from.
No. Is that legal? My answer depends on whether or not it's legal.
I don't think gnomes have protected rights over there, so you're probably fine.
Maybe it was me. I don't remember.
Well, if you get this one right, we'll know.
I'll say 15. Oh, no, 20. I'll say 20.
Wait. Can I see what we're looking at again? I got distracted by my face.
Chinese, thinking about things in your throat, so on.
No. Fixing my face. The lipstick and all that.
You didn't have nearly enough time, but that's everyone could blame you. It's quite
Can't really
unfixable.
do a whole lot with nothing, Anyway. What were the answers given thus far?
I said
Alistair
20.
has guessed 20. Lyra is trying to convincingly lie about knowing the price, and that's all we got to say.
I feel like we've seen this one before. This one seems familiar. Not gonna lie. So I'm gonna
Right.
go with 5 Signas.
I'm gonna say 30.
Really? That seems like an excessive amount for something so
Oh.
small and novelty.
I don't know. It's very detailed.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Bless you.
Thank you. And that was the wine coming back out my nose, it seemed.
Yeah.
Fleshy brain ring, adjustable size, alternative wedding rings, weird engagement ring, strange jewelry, mature big
Wedding
art ring,
ring.
macabre art, bizarre art. 28 Signas, 83 cents, which round up to 29, which would be... Okay, Lyra, look, you're going to have to
Uh-huh.
be wronger than that.
Uh-huh.
She did win.
Yes, she did.
Is within the range?
There's no
Yeah,
way.
he just took damage.
You got a
Okay.
massive... You got a massive markup on these things, Ira. I guarantee I could... Look, we don't need to get into this.
Uh-huh.
That being said, if I pity the fool who proposes to me with this fucking ring. I do. I'm sorry. I just do. I don't care how much you love me and if it's just for my brains. I pity the fool who thinks it's a good idea to propose to me with the brain ring. Thank you. That has been my TED Talk.
That's a way. I've heard of getting brained, but not like that.
No.
Right? If I'm getting brained, I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I don't
actually.
think there's... I'm sorry, is there getting brained in a sexual context? I don't...
Yes.
Not gonna
You never heard
finish
of that?
No.
sentence.
It's when a dude it's how dudes mess with each other. They just whip out their balls. They're like, and they whip out their balls to look like a little fucking disgusting brain. You never heard of that before?
Clearly, we don't travel in the same circle.
Oh.
In any case, what do you play for this horrible thing?
It looks like a Dr. Seuss character, but in a weird penis skin.
Wait, go back to it. I must see the thing. It does look like a Dr. Seuss character. It looks like Horton.
A peanut
Aw.
locus.
You remember Horton Here's a Who?
If Horton, of course, was aborted and cut in half, yes. Also, I'm not so certain it doesn't actually have squishy bits.
Oh,
I mean, there's a
shit.
little pink behind the arm that personally is unnerving me quite a
Mm.
bit.
It's
Yeah.
got talons. That's weird.
I mean,
Mhm.
it's pretty well crafted.
That's some high quality thingamabobber.
I'll say
Present.
75.
I'll say it again. I said it before. Those are some dick sucking lips.
It just looks like a fucking dick. What do you mean lips? It literally just has a penis nose.
Right, so then it can take the full
Yeah.
length
Which
of
of you want to
whatever
see?
Knocking.
gentleman it happens to be courting.
I guess having a tube would work for that one.
Right? I mean, am I the only one that thinks along these lines? I
No.
feel like I'm not. Chat, you're with me, right?
It kind of looks like a kiwi, like a little like kiwi bird
Yeah.
thing mixed with an elephant and ball skin.
Yes.
It's a naked mole rat, but stretched out.
Alistair is 75.
I'm gonna say 60.
I'm gonna say 45 because I overestimated a bunch of things, so now I'm overcorrecting probably. We'll see.
You've done more damage to me than anyone else here, unsurprisingly. And the good news for me is that you're all absolutely wrong. Weird hybrid morsh,
Whoa.
the animal figurines, polymer clay fantasy creatures, sculpture, handmade monster doll, 170 signas to grace your desk with that.
It's only got 2 legs. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah,
Art, you
let's say it
stood
looks
in
like
the
a kiwi
fucking
bird.
way.
So, congratulations, Lara. You were actually the farthest off the mark this time. Your streak
Thank
is
you.
over, and now you have to make an excuse for this. Which, again, is well made. We'll grant them that.
It is. So,
Flex your thumbs, folks.
it's a lovely, lovely little keepsake to remind you. You put it on your desk, on your Earthrealm desk at your Earthrealm job. Every
To
time you
remind me
see
of my
it,
Piranha's sparse for vacation from hell.
it reminds you to
Good times.
of the
The
of
good
all the
dick sucking times.
of all the albino creatures in your life, and to tell them that you love them.
The naked albino creatures in my life.
I mean, every albino creature is naked under its hypothetical clothing.
Why would I tell Magog that I love him?
Well,
The quickest
I don't know.
response was Whitechapel with thumbs.
oh,
Burn the artist with fire. As opposed to what else are you gonna burn the artist with?
I'm a little bit
A
disgusted.
corrosive substance? That doesn't really.
scathing
Right.
insults.
You're just gonna put them in the sun and let them bake for a really long time.
They'll get sunburned. Oh, dudes, let me tell you, I've had some really bad sunburn where my forehead puffed up about twice its normal size, and I looked like a
Whoa.
Shark Tales character with like the expanded nose bridge.
Did
It
you
was not
look
fun.
anything like this?
Oh,
No, because I still had my eyeballs, but my, like I said, forehead.
It
was
looks like a
expanded.
Harlequin baby.
yes,
There are
that's what
eyeballs
it's
in there. They're
called.
just, swimming in blood or possibly
remember.
cherry.
Yeah, it's literally Harlequin baby earrings. What the fuck?
Are those miniature cherry pie earrings with faces?
I mean, that's what Harlequin babies look like, kind of.
I've never seen
Good.
one.
Oh, you
Could
don't
be.
Someone
want to.
link me to one.
Imagine,
people
okay,
could
so
be-
imagine a baby being born without skin,
Oh, I hate the idea
and they're
already.
basically blind. That's what a Harlequin baby looks like.
Yeah, like if you accidentally birth a callus instead of a little dude.
Okay,
Kind of.
I need to see this like in real time.
I
We're
am
gonna-
so sorry to all of our Harlequin baby subscribers. I didn't mean it.
If you actually survive this long, good lord, they die really fast.
Oh no! That's like an actual child with
Yeah.
like.
They're like born without
Organs.
skin.
Oh
Well,
my
this is going to be renamed the Dead Baby Show.
god! That's creepy.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
And sometimes they grow up to be adults and they're completely pink. And they have to wear like sunscreen like
Sometimes.
all the time. Their skin constantly is peeling itself because they basically, I think they're born without a certain layer of their skin, like a certain layer of their epidermis.
I'm so sorry, and I thought having eczema was shitty.
Yeah, I mean, imagine being born without like a layer of your skin.
Right? I'm like, let me just scratch this. Oh, eczema is so hard. You know, I suffer every year. And then there's this.
Yeah.
Oh no, winter comes around. My skin is so dry. Bitch!
Imagine being a fucking tomato person.
It's not even
Who's gonna
tomato, because
attribute
at
this
least
to
tomatoes
tragic
have supple, whole layers of skin that are smooth. This is just not that. It's like you left a tomato to bake out in the sun after you dehydrated it in your food dehydrator. And then you went and you dehydrated it more after you left it to bake in the sun. And then, all right, you took it, you wrapped it up, and you put it back in the fucking oven. And you decided, you know what? Let's butter this bitch up, see if we can rectify the situation. And then you took it out of the oven and you yeeted it back into the sun, and then it just exploded.
We're
That's
having
what it is.
like viewers tell us that chat's telling us they looked it up and look, guys, we're telling you it's bad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's not great. I
Just
am
remember-
sorry, small children who've suffered this.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
did this to you,
Yes.
not me. They did this. I just presented the terrible earrings. They took it from there. They took it there, and I just leave me out of this. Price the
Well,
earrings
I
if
was-
you want.
I'm sorry. They brought it up. I was curious. I looked it up, and I
We
made
told you it was bad.
I made a whole hullabaloo out of this,
Hey,
and
the earrings are bad.
I am gonna have nightmares.
10
Gosh, that is
Thank
so
you.
unfortunate.
sickness.
15.
You know what you do? You know
15?
what you do with a child like that? You just place it.
Pop it like a
carefully.
pimple.
No, you just place it carefully in a vat of butter, and you just leave it there.
Oh,
That's it. That's all you can do for that child now.
It's like leaving a fucking like an animal that's dying out in the woods. Just take nature's form against it. Nature did not want this thing to live.
Well, you know why you put you know why you would put the Harlequin child in the vat of butter is because butter is supposed to draw out the heat of burns, and that very much looks like what this child is suffering from. 6th and 7th degree burns right straight out of the womb. You just
yeah.
plop them right in the butter vat and hope they
Just
survive to tout their hood. I'm not
Okay.
a doctor, by the way. Don't take my medical advice.
I am a
Yes.
butt doctor though.
indeed, absolutely no one in the audience should take any medical advice from any of us. We clearly, well, they clearly have nothing, no idea what they're talking about
I could probably
whatsoever.
tell you
I
how to
mean,
fix your scurvy, but that's about it.
yep, I understand some basics. I've cut a few people open. It's fairly simple work, but nevertheless, no medical advice from us. Apparently, your authorities really hate that. Price of the earring thief?
I said 15. I think Lara said 10.
Mhm.
Let's see. $12.50 for the Harlequin child. A Harlequin pair of children, my bad.
Harlequin twins.
That's even worse. Like if you have a
Yeah.
brood of them, you're like, oh, I have to deal with this shit twice at the same
You got
time. Are
two
you kidding
disabled
me?
Babies.
Woo! Maybe Roe v. Wade going out is a good idea.
Human pot pie earrings, clay earrings, horror earrings, face pies, face earrings, creepy earrings, cannibal earrings, weird, goth earrings, 23 signas. Lyra needs to make an excuse for this. I'm in the clear, and that's all that matters to me. I have to say that those are actually pretty horrifying, and I hate them intensely now, not for their own sake, but for what you did with them.
Mhm.
I didn't do nothing. I just graphically gave you a visual aid.
Human pot
That's all I did.
Oh.
That's
Could have
nothing.
been human cherry pie, that might have been redeemable, but in any case, Lyra, what are these good for besides taking conversation off a cliff and freightering halfway to the molten core of a planet?
Well, Yeah. You know, you buy these earrings and you wear them, and then whenever you look in the mirror, it reminds you to call the Harlequin babies in your life and tell them you love them.
Ooh, I got one better. Say you lost a pair of Harlequin children straight out the womb. This is how you immortalize them and let the world know that you have had 2 losses, and this was.
And then someone says, "Yes, Queen, your Harlequin baby earrings look fabulous."
Right? Where do you even wear these? Like, you don't wear them to a baby shower, obviously.
That's the best place to wear them, actually.
Okay, so you wear them to a baby shower, obviously. Can you wear them to weddings? Is that is that acceptable? If you're a gynecologist and you're on the job, you have to take them out before you go to deliver the child.
Yes.
Or do you leave them in to remind the parent to be celibate from the rest of their life on?
Actually,
Thoughts?
that's a great question. I don't
Oh,
know.
alternatively speaking, you are a school teacher. You're no longer allowed to talk to children about safe, abstinent sex, which, don't ask me how that works. I have no idea. But you want to deter them from the abstinent sex, and so as a result, you wear the Harlequin baby earrings as a deterrence, an active deterrence. Every single day, they are reminded of the consequences of having premarital abstinent sex.
Oh,
There you
or
go.
you're on a date with somebody and it's going really south, right? You excuse yourself to the bathroom and you come back with these earrings.
Hey, look, darling, there are future children.
No, he asks you, "Hey, what is those earrings?" You just pretend they aren't there and just treat him like he's crazy.
What earrings? And speaking of earrings,
Wow.
have you ever imagined having a toenail or a big toe affixed to your ear hole? And
No.
if that toe
Are there
foot
keychains?
thing had eyeballs?
Yes.
No,
I
they're
believe these are
ob- they're
keychains,
obvious
but you know, if you
earrings.
lot want to wear them from your ears, I suppose you could. They look like basically what would happen if a toe managed to reproduce with a severed foreskin, and well, these are pretty hard. But remember, if you happen to like these things, no condemnation, but I will be judging, as do we all. You can find them all on Etsy, and they're weird. And that seems a huge understatement.
If I may, I have not had the displeasure of witnessing your foreskin, but if that is what your foreskin looks like, I would
No.
immediately seek a physician for physical
Severed. I didn't.
assistance in the
I also
crotchal
would not
region.
want to see foreskin looking back at me.
Right?
These clearly left home, went out, had a tragic career, got high on crack, and then fell out of society and onto a keychain.
Right.
But I'll just say 15 again.
I'm gonna say 20, because fake eyeballs are expensive, believe it or not.
I'm gonna be difficult and say 17.
Bitch!
That's right in the... That's
Oh.
me.
Salute! And after we had such a good time about the Harlequin babies.
I know, we bonded
I
over
know.
seeing.
We did,
I
didn't
know.
we?
We were having
Ladies,
such a great
had
night, and
shared
I ruined it.
Oh my God, witnessing
Iris
that
is
fucking
rusty
abomination.
nuts.
Wow.
hey.
Happy little alien keychain with bodacious alien butts. Weird UFO horror
Bodacious
sculptures,
alien butts.
oak hard gifts, polymer clay, 17 Cygnus 89.
I have to see the,
Arcturus.
wait, hold on. I've got
I
to
must
see the
see a
alien
butt.
butts now.
I need to see the alien butt too.
Pull up the
if you
alien
guys-
butts while you're dead. We need to see it.
Yep.
Please.
Alright. Alien
Oh,
butt.
no.
Oh my god! That's a thick hiney, isn't it, ladies?
Oh no.
It's a foreskin
Yeah.
with eyes and a butt.
Yuck!
Oh, no.
Booty.
Oh,
Why do the eyeball foreskins need butts? Well, you see, chat.
I want to go home.
Wait, can we make Ark explain this one when he comes back? Because I feel like we
No.
have had to explain it, but he came and brought it to our attention, so I think that, given the opportunity, he should explain it. I think this makes the most sense. And now, I do not steal baby foreskins, Lion Patriot. They are just willingly given
She's
to
not
me by
Jewish.
parents.
Yes.
It's such a weird tradition, but you know, there is a market for them somewhere in the world. I don't have to steal them. They just willingly throw them at you in the brine for whatever reason. I don't understand the logic here, but you gotta get rid of it. You have it. Where are you gonna put it? It's not like you're gonna scrapbook the foreskin.
You think cannibals get bored and they just deep fry them like onion rings?
Where would they get enough foreskin to deep fry to snack on them like they're onion rings? Like, think this one through, Alistaria. All right, I want you to logic with me here. In order to snack on something like you would an onion ring, you would have to have enough to snack on. That's about what, 12 to 15 different individual foreskins. Now you're talking about 14 to 15 individual males, give or take, depending on how thick the foreskin is in its entirety. Now, I recognize some men can have thicker foreskin than others, and that means that you can, on average, probably one every, I don't know, 30 males, adult males.
Yeah. You get a big enough one and you make a bloomin' onion.
Exactly.
Look, we need to solve this issue by, you know, like the tooth fairy, right?
Right.
Make a foreskin fairy.
No.
Then just put your foreskin underneath the pillow. You wake up with a few coins, and then, you know, plenty to deep fry them like Sonic onion rings.
Ooh, I got one. What do you call a cheap circumcision?
What?
A ripoff!
Oh.
You know that Earth Realm, what they call, it's not pastures, it's rabbis. You know they actually like suck off the baby foreskin. Well, they suck off the baby stick after they cut the foreskin off.
I didn't want to
Dick
hear
nipple
that today.
acorn creature.
Let's talk about the descended teats of this fucking creature.
Dick nipple acorn
I want
creature.
to.
We need prices on the
I
dick
don't
nipple
care,
acorn
Lyra.
creature.
This is what we're talking about
This is
now.
an educational program. We're talking about Harlequin babies, foreskins,
Dick-
rabbis
no.
sucking off the
We're-
penises of babies.
We're talking
that
about
were
the dick nipple
penises.
acorn creature. Is this bad enough? Why?
Yes, so how much, Lyra, how much would you pay for the descended tit monster?
I 69.
All right,
Quit
Alistaria.
thinking about baby dicks. God
How
damn it,
much-
Laura.
Alistaria, how much would you pay for the gaping belly button hole?
68.
Oh, fuck you.
All right, and I would pay a sum total of 67 for the soulless eyeballs.
Okay.
Glad we could come to a consensus, ladies.
Yeah.
I wanted to rush through that for two reasons. Mostly to get you off the topics you were heading for, but another reason that will soon become quite evident. Meanwhile, you're all terribly wrong, which is great news for me. Miniature clay sculpture, creepy, bizarre, weird, fantasy art, specimen oddities, woodland creatures, strange, one-of-a-kind, acorn. Nowhere in the description does it say dick nipples, but those are dick nipples.
Those are absolutely dick nipples. and
Are
you
they
cannot
shitting
convince
dick
me of it.
nipples? I have to know for research purposes.
If they are, they're probably not going to tell you that before you
let's-
buy it.
Yeah, I imagine that's one of
Just
those
leaves
buyer beware
accidents
things.
everywhere.
I mean, you were warned about the dick nipples. What happens after that is on your
Wait.
head.
You warned us about the dick nipples, and you didn't warn us that you warned us about the dick nipples? Ark! Man, I thought we were tight, yo.
Laura, you're in a bad spot here. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Lyra, what are you gonna do with your dick nipples?
I don't
Shit with them,
know.
obviously. Pair them with Harlequin babies.
Moisten the tip.
You buy a goddamn thing so you can sit it there as your sanity and your will to live and your dignity slowly ebb away day after day, like a tap that's just on the littlest bit, like the littlest leak of
Like the
gas
littlest
into your
foreskins,
elf
right?
kitchen. No, maybe. And then one day, stop with the thumbs. I'm not done. Shut up. And then one day, You just can't take it anymore, and you lose it.
And you
And your
rip
eyes
it
get
off
real-
like a foreskin on a Jewish baby.
You just lose it, and your eyes get all buggy, and you do this horrific inhuman scream, and you just and you slap it, and it goes flying, and it flies through the window, and it hits someone, and a car alarm goes off, hypothetically in the Earth realm, and I'm done.
Okay. And that's
And
what
then they
you
get
do
into
with
a
dick
horrible
sniffers.
accident, and the only thing they can save is the penis, and they say, we couldn't save your foreskin, I'm sorry.
Say your gnome is incompetent and needs a mate. This is what you give that gnome.
Yeah,
You know, because they're feeling lonely, but they can't actually score. So
yeah.
here you go.
That'll
I
teach them
bequeath
to
to
only
you.
have celibate sex.
You may have the dick nipples, sir.
Well, the good news, well, bad news, the good news for me is you died. The bad news for me is it doesn't matter. And I'm just going to leave you all with this, which we didn't get to, and no one will regret it.
It has foreskin.